in my room, just staring at myself in the mirror, watching myself swell up and just loving how it looked, you know.
Damn.
I don't really, you know, advise, you know, doing super heavy weight, but, you know, if you could find like a middle ground with the weight, something that's not too heavy, not too light, and you could just go at it with yourself with that.
These are 35.
Endurance. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock it. You know what I'm saying? I remember I started doing these, I ain't even know what it worked for real. I don't know if it was chest, shoulders. It just felt right. You just gotta, it's all mental with fitness, man. Like my arms is on fire. You just gotta go at it with yourself, man. Have fun with it, push yourself.
Nice, baby. Nice.
Going all out when it's about that bread and butter, you know? Alright, so pull-ups, man. Pull-ups is my favorite because I just love having a strong, huge back. Sometimes I prioritize back over, you know, chest and all that. And that's why I feel like my back is a lot bigger than my chest. But I'm gonna tell y'all, you know, how to get some good reps in with pull-ups, and I'm gonna show y'all. You know, it's all about control, right? Because a lot of times when we doing these workouts, we doing them just to get to a certain number and we rushing it. Like, let me show you an example of what I mean, right? This is a bad set. So let's say you're trying to get to number 10 and you're just doing these. That's terrible because you're just trying to get there for the ego boost of like, oh, I did this amount of, no. You want to control it. You want to time under tension. My real fitness G's that's watching know exactly what I'm talking about. I know I'm talking with the real. So let me show y'all a good set, a controlled set. Wide money is what I love. I love going wide. All right, here we go. Control. Nice and control.
How many is that?
Woo! Now that burn like a mug. You gonna feel, you know, all that in you. You gonna feel it, you know, swelling this up right here, getting your grip strength right, getting your wrist game right as well. You know, you're gonna feel it in your back. You know what I'm saying? If I was to show y'all, you know what I'm saying? You did? Like, I love that. I love that. I love having a strong big back. So yeah, when you're doing pull-ups, go at it with yourself with these, right? Like, I can hit another set right now, and we're gonna do that real quick. Another quick 10. Control. Feel like burn.
One more, baby, got this. Nice. One more, okay. Nice, I know you felt that. Good job.
If you don't feel like that, when you're doing your sets, you ain't doing them right, man. Feel that burn. Let it burn. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanna know how I get shredded? Incorporate stretching more, yoga. Because I could be a lot more shredded than I am if I had better blood flow in my body from prioritizing a good a good yoga routine before each workout. So make sure y'all keep that in mind as well. So you gotta think about your body as like a balloon. It's gonna blow up and fill up, as you getting your reps in and stuff like that. And we love that. And that's why, you want to chase the pump, because the pump is truly something that you will never attain. No matter how, fit you are, even when you get to the body goals that, you and I, you watching this video, even me, myself have, the pump is still something that like you will never truly attain. And it's something beautiful to chase, because when you just lock in and zone in on your journey, I'm just like, I'm just chasing the pump, that's it. And you stay consistent with like, okay, what do I like to see pumped? Obviously, I want to have a well-rounded body, so just, you chase the pump overall, and, you spread your workouts out if you have to, like have your leg days, have your upper body days, and then have your days where you endurance and doing both, and then have your days where you doing, you're jogging. I believe in, jogging as well, because it also swell you up, in ways that people don't like to talk about, with the legs and everything like that, and it help with blood flow, and it help with, just mentally, because you breathing more, help with your lungs. You gotta, your breath work gotta be good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a good breath routine with running. So these are all things that we gotta be incorporating. And you're gonna go through a little bit of body dysmorphia. You know what I'm saying? On your fitness journey, because you might have inconsistency times where you're not able to keep up with the journey as best as you can, because you got things you got to do, or you're going through just things in your life, ups and downs in your life, and you may not be able to be as consistent as you want to be. Then you got to get right back on the path, of trying to get back right with it. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it, man. Just chase the pump, and life ain't gonna be perfect, and that's why you want to manifest yourself to be in a stable position in life where you can be more consistent, and you want to build that mental toughness to where no matter what it is that you're going through, that you always prioritize this, because it's just something special about being in the gym, seeing yourself blow up like a balloon, and you gotta love that, and you gotta be addicted to that. That's the only thing in life I believe in chasing. Don't chase money, we attract that. You know what I'm saying? Don't chase love, we attract love. We all love, but the pump is something that is we attracting our body through chasing the pump. Through chasing that pump, we see our body developing little by little by little, to where it's swelling up on a regular, to where like when we just got calm body language, which is everybody's goal in life, male and female. You want to be able to get to that point. We all think about it. I just want to have calm body language, and my body just look exactly the way I want it to be. And it will. Just continue to chase that pump. So, the reason why it's good sometimes to also, you want to be well-rounded. You don't want to be just only weights. I'm against that. You want to be well-rounded. There's people that, could do heavy weight, but then they can't pull their body and get their chin above the bar. They want to make the excuse that it's easier to be able to do stuff like that because of how much you weigh. No, doing too much weightlifting creates a sort of type of body density that makes your body weight heavier than what it actually is, which then cripples you to be able to control your body weight through calisthenics. And that's something that they don't want to talk about in the fitness community. So make sure you always stay well-rounded. We about to hit the 75. You want to be incorporating machines that work, a lot of different muscle groups at once, and important muscle groups. Like I like that this machine works the back shoulders, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we struggling, we lack the back shoulders.
Lean shredded is always better than big shredded. That's 75 pounds he's doing. God damn, babe. Nice. Yeah, that definitely gave you that pump.
Gotta hit the back shoulders more. Yeah, just make sure, your journey, man. Also with crippled people is, not incorporating yoga right? So when you a heavy weightlifter, you know, I was curling 35. Eventually, I could get to a point where I could curl 50, 70, all that crazy stuff. And you look so stiff, and you are so stiff, you know what I'm saying, to where you just can't do certain things. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they would be able to if they just had more mobility in their body. So I'm also trying to get to a point, you know, where I'm more consistent with yoga, doing a good yoga routine, watching a good yoga video, and getting that in, because you know, yoga is very tough for me, and it's very tough for a lot of y'all. I guarantee if you try to watch a yoga video right now, follow along yoga video, it's gonna expose you. And I struggle with insecurity with doing yoga and stuff like that because of how tough it is, and how it just kind of just give you a certain type of perspective, new perspective about your own body, because you think you're strong, but then when it's hard for you to touch your toes, and it's hard for you to do certain things, and then when you learn why and what the benefits that come with it, when you can be able to do these things, and now you just like, you more passionate and inspired about just overall fitness, and not just a pump and looking bigger and feeling more confident in yourself. Now you want to have more body mobility, because that is the stuff that cripple you in the long run in life. The more you doing these things and you're not conscious of what lacking body mobility will do to you.
Plus, yoga helps you with that meditation, that breathing, that mental toughness that you can bring into the gym too. And like, what's the point if you can do pull-ups but you can't touch your toes, you can't cross your legs? Like, that says a lot about where your body is, just health-wise, you know? So
yoga is, I feel like yoga is more important
100%
than any of this that y'all see me doing right now. And that's why I'm getting to a point where, you know, I'm thankful for my wife, and she inspired me to do that, because she's been doing yoga way before I even came into her life. And she brought more awareness to me about yoga, and I need y'all to do some yoga, man. I'm telling you right now, if you don't, you're not as strong as you think you are. I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm telling you. So, you want to make sure, you know, that you take your time. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we dealing with this, the body dysmorphia, and the instant gratification that we come from being at a low frequency, all the stuff with the scrolling on your phone, and obviously being addicted to these X-rated sites and things like that, and what it do to you psychologically. You getting insecure when you're in the gym around, you know, people that look like they got a flow going on with themselves. You gotta learn that if you're gonna be in an environment like this, you gotta lock in with yourself and understand that it's a process and it's a journey, and you gotta love that, and you gotta love yourself enough to be patient with self. Make sure every workout that you're doing it right, and that you take your time with it, and don't rush for the number, because I'm telling you right now, the number is never gonna matter if you're not taking your time doing the actual workout, feeling every single rep. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. And love yourself is being patient with self, taking it easy with self, and not just rushing so that you can feel good about self because you think you did something that you didn't really do. Because in reality, you just was rushing to get to certain numbers so that you could say you did a certain number to make your self-esteem feel better about yourself. Lying to yourself pretty much. And you just want to be able to say, okay, I started my day off right and I went to the gym. Going to the gym and just achieving certain numbers don't matter. Because I'm going to tell you right now, less is more, right? I'd rather you do 5. Look, let me show you something. Let's say if you struggling with pull-ups, which a lot of people do, and you struggle with being able to do, because you worried about a number, 10 for some reason in the fitness community is like, oh, if I could do 10 or something, like it just don't, you know what I'm saying? Get that out your mind. Stop worrying about 10, right? If you can't do 5 full range, where you start from here, come chin above, look where my chin is at. Chin above, and then you can come down controlled, and not just like you get up there and then it's like, and then it's like, then it's, you know what I'm saying? Then it's hard for you to, then now you went from chin above to now like your chin is not even getting up there, and you cheating the rep.
That doesn't even count as a rep. That's still 0.
So if it's hard for you to do anything full range, it's more money if you just do less
Exactly.
for the full range and focus on that and slowly build up. If you can only do 3 full range, do that. You know what I'm saying? And do them controlled. 2, if you can only do 2, it's like, don't feel guilty. Because eventually you're gonna get to a good number. If you just take your time, learn how to take your little space in between, you know, thug it out, listen to your music, vibe out, love self, have a good time, enjoy yourself in this environment. Because you loving yourself and you building yourself up, and you being patient with self, and you learning about yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful journey, have fun with it. And then, you know, you take your little space in between, you get back, and you do some more. Eventually you might be able to do a collective of maybe about 30, 40, maybe until you just can't do no more. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But be patient with yourself, man. Bro.
Leave your ego behind.
Exactly. When you come in, man, just leave your ego behind and just flow, man. Bro.
Facts.
All right, y'all. So let me give y'all some squat advice. I think these are the best kind of squats to hit right here. But in reality, all that matters is if you're gonna hit a squat, hit a deep squat. You know, if you're gonna hit a squat like these, for example, don't do your arms like this. What's gonna happen is when you try to go deep, you're gonna end up sitting on it like this, and you could go a lot deeper if, you know, you cant your arms out like this, and then you hit that joint like these. You can sit on it a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back up. Control. You can sit on it. I could do more than that, but that's just the highest dumbbell weight that they have, and it's a result that me and wifey standing, you know, on vacation right now. And squats is very important because it's a lot of, you know, blood flow and everything like that, you know, in your legs. And you want to make sure that you got a well-rounded body. You don't want to be big up top and then feel weak in your legs, because I'm telling you right now, you don't want to feel what that feel like. I don't really know what that feel like because I'm not too heavy up top, and I love working lower body because I work my lower body through just like long distance jogging and things of that nature. But yeah, I feel like, you know, I'm not the biggest dude in the world, but I know in reality that as long as I continue my fitness journey, I'm gonna get to where I need to be, as you will as well. And in reality, I know that it's a process and it's a journey. You wanna make sure that you're drinking your water as often as possible. You wanna eat things that's, you know, because me, I think the only thing that's hard for me on my fitness journey is that I got a fast metabolism. And, but I got good genetics. You know, my dad was a bodybuilder. He was huge. So I know through me just finding myself diet-wise that, you know, I'm gonna get to where I need to be fitness-wise. And that's really it. I mean, I feel like I like to incorporate healthy, you know, things into my diet. I don't like to eat a lot of meat, even seafood if I don't have to. I'd rather be as vegan as I can possibly be because I believe in, you know, just longevity in life and not just, oh, if I eat this and I do this, then I'm gonna get what I want right now. You know, I'm willing to make that sacrifice for, you know, the future. Mm-hmm. And through
Real
just, you know, through just being as healthy as you could possibly be, you know, gives you more life. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of references of people that are very much vegan that are successful. You know, you can look up guys like Scott Bernhard, shout out to him. You can look up guys like Master Shredder, shout out to him. These are vegan guys that got amazing bodies. So it's possible. I don't want to hear nobody say it's not possible to be vegan and be, you know, heavy on the fitness.
Facts.
So yeah, man. Just keep on pushing yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. You know, come here and, you know, just be about the longevity, be about the pump. You know, lock in, you know, try not to be too much in your mind about things that you got going on, because you want to make sure that what you're doing it right, and you don't want to rush the process. If you can't lift something for certain, then it's cool, take your time, find the beauty in that and build yourself up, because if they could do it, you could do it, man. Like, we live in a world full of bots. You can think about it like that. If these bots could do it and you feel like you woke and you a chosen one, then you should have no problem in accepting that you just gotta respect that it's a journey and that you can't cheat the process and that you can't try to rush the process. You gotta accept that these people is here and you here, and you gotta build yourself up to be where they at, the people that you look up to fitness-wise, and just work with yourself, and eventually you're gonna spawn in the present moment. You're gonna be exactly where you need to be, and you're gonna be pushing yourself even more, getting an even crazier pump, even though your body is already where you want it to be. You're gonna, have new goals. You know what I'm saying? Just, love life and love the journey, man. And I'm out with that.